Welcome back to the Yankees Nerd channel. I'm the Yankees Nerd, and today I'm going to talk about Juan Soto. Okay, so this week is going to be meeting with all the major league teams. Well, all the major league teams that are involved with him, which is going to be the Mets, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Dodgers, Yankees. It's 5 teams. Apparently, the Rays are also in. Rays do have good money. They don't have good attendance. So, the teams that I think are out that are just kind of there just to raise the price for Juan Soto are the Red Sox and the Dodgers and the Rays. Here's why I don't think the Red Sox aren't going to get Juan Soto. So the Red Sox have historically been high spenders. You know, they normally are in the top 10 of highest payrolls in MLB. But for the last 3 years, they actually haven't been in the top 10. They've been below the top 10. Actually been in 15th. So I've been thinking like maybe they could spend, but they're not really high spenders anymore. So unless they want to do some crazy deal, I don't think they're gonna get Juan Soto. Sadly, I as much as I would like to see how that would go, I don't I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think any Yankees fan would like to see how that goes. So, the Dodgers, I think the Dodgers they could be they're like medium for Juan Soto because I think they have the money to spend. Okay, they have a rich owner. And they are trying to build a superstar team. I mean, they have Shohei Ohtani, they have Yoshinobu Yamamoto, they have Max Fried, they have Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, Freddie Freeman. He just won the World Series MVP. So I think they could be in on Juan Soto. The Mets also could be on Juan Soto, and it's in my opinion, it's between the two New York teams, the Mets and the Yankees. The Mets, because Steve Cohen, he's built money. He is made of money. He's probably gonna give Juan Soto top dollar. The Yankees are also made of top dollar money bills. Okay, so they are built to make superstars. To keep superstars. I mean, Judge. The thing is that the Yankees haven't actually spent a lot of money. Now you might be thinking like, what? They haven't spent a lot of money. Okay, so the San Francisco Giants gave Aaron Judge more money than the Yankees did. The only reason why he kept with the Yankees is because the Yankees were the Yankees. Like, he just wanted to be with the Yankees. So, and it wasn't that much extra, but still, I mean, more money is more money. So, and I think Juan Soto isn't going to be like, oh man, I want to play for the Yankees. No. He wants to play for the money. So he's going to play for the money, and he's going to get top dollar. Everyone's going to be giving him top dollar. So whoever gives him the highest dollar is going to get Juan Soto. Now, the Yankees, they have money to spend. The thing is that Juan Soto is asking for a lot of money, like $600 million, $500 to $600 million. That's almost double what Aaron Judge's contract is. So they have money, they could spend money, but do they want to spend money? Now the Yankees' alternative is probably going to be Alex Bregman at third base, maybe a pitcher, a first baseman, whoever the first baseman could be. It could be Nolan Arenado. It could be a couple people, maybe from the Cardinals, since the Cardinals are kind of going clean house. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that the Yankees have money. And so does the Mets. So it's pretty much who's going to be outbidding who. The thing is, I don't like how the Yankees are going to, or how Juan Soto is going about this, where he wants everyone to fly out to him in California, where he's not located in California, but Scott Boras is, which is his agent. And Scott Boras represents a lot of people. And Scott Boras, if you don't know, Scott Boras gets top dollar for all his clients. I mean, he will do whatever it takes to get the top dollar. I mean, historic contract, Alex Rodriguez, with the Texas Rangers, where he got, I think it was, what was it, $153 million, just because it was double of the next highest paid contract in sports history. So, and I'm not sure if Juan Soto is going to get a higher contract than Shohei Ohtani, because Shohei Ohtani, if you don't know, Shohei Ohtani, very good hitter. I mean, he just 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. He had a great season, and probably going to be the National League MVP. But he also pitches. Next year he's going to pitch, and he can pitch 100 miles per hour. Juan Soto can't pitch, and he could hit. He's a great hitter. Over a 300 hitter. He just hit 48 home runs. I mean, he's insane. He gets on base. He takes his walks more than he strikes out. He is a power hitter. He is a average hitter. He hits for average. He's an on-base machine. So, but he can't play the field that well, and we saw it. We saw it in the World Series and the playoffs. I mean, he consistently misplayed balls. So I get he's a really good hitter, but sometimes you might have to take a couple of average hitters. As much as I would love Juan Soto to come back. I mean, I love Juan Soto. I love Juan Soto. Everyone loves watching him. He was great. I mean, Judge and Soto, the literal comparisons that we're giving to Judge and Soto is Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris and Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. I mean, there's no other comparison. I mean, those are Yankee legends. Those are one of the best legends of the game. So, Juan Soto isn't no schlep. Okay, he could play. He could hit. He could hit. The thing is, and he's young. He's young. He's only 26 years old. So, it's really all about the money. I think the Yankees are in. I think they want him. Hal Steinbrenner's going there, the owner of the Yankees. Brian Cashman, Aaron Boone. I mean, they're really gonna try to really get into Juan Soto, and try to pull him over. But the thing is, are the Yankees a Juan Soto away from the World Series? We saw him in the World Series this year. This year. Sorry about that. Just had to go check him out. Make sure I was recording. I got a bit paranoid. This year, we saw him in the World Series, and they got. I mean, they lost 4-1 in five games. They lost in 5. So, I think that Juan Soto is a great addition. I'm not sure what else they would need after Juan Soto, because check this out. If they get Juan Soto, well, now you don't have money to spend on third and first. Third base, first base. Third, I think you might have an option with Oswald Peraza and Oswaldo Cabrera, and Caleb Durbin. Caleb Durbin is laying it up in the Arizona Fall League. But then also you have first base, and I don't know who's gonna play first base. Rizzo might walk. Then you could put Ben Rice. Really, you're gonna put Ben Rice. So I think they could, if they get John Birdie back on a cheap deal, because then you're gonna put the Martian in, so you don't really need a left fielder. So that's gonna be money coming off the books. So there's a lot the Yankees could do. I definitely do think that the Yankees should be in on Juan Soto, but if they don't get Juan Soto, they need to act quick. And they need to set a deadline for Soto, because they can't keep going into spring training not knowing if they have Juan Soto and then being out without a third baseman and the first baseman. Because whether they won the 24 World Series or they lost, the team was going to be different. You're going to lose Verdugo. You're going to lose Rizzo. You're going to lose your third base, So Torres is walking. So I think Torres might he's going to go to a different team. I love Torres. Torres is my guy, but he's going to go. I'm sorry. But there's always plenty of fish in the sea. I think Chisholm could slot in perfectly at second base as his natural position. Everyone's playing out of position right now. Everyone's playing out of position. I mean, Judge is playing in center, Soto's playing in right, Verdugo's playing left. Verdugo's the only one who's actually playing his natural position. I think you can move Judge when the next season starts. Let's say you get Soto, you put Judge in right, Soto in left, and then the Martian in center. The Martian is the center fielder. The Martian needs to work on his fielding. I don't know what happened to him. He was perfectly fine fielding when he played for like 5 games last year and then 23 season. But this season he was a terrible left fielder. So he needs to figure out how to field, how to hit. He put up some good at bats, but he wasn't really hitting. So I think that the Martian's going to slot in well, though. Just give him an actual chance. I think Peraza could fit in third. But if not, then you can bring in Alex Bregman if you don't get Soto. But you need to be in on Soto, because the Mets are going to be in on Soto, and I think the Mets could get him. Are the Mets want Soto away? I'm not sure, because they still have a pitching staff to make. But that's the Mets' problem, not the Yankees. The Yankees have a good, solid pitching staff, and if they could get Soto, it could be over. This is the Yankees nerd. See you next time.